Hey everyone, this is FaZe and welcome to my channel. Today I'm super excited to talk to you about how I use the iPad Pro as a marketing professional. I've been a digital marketer for over 6 years and I've always used a MacBook to do all my work. And for the past month or two, I've been using the iPad Pro as my main productivity tool. In fact, all the work that I would used to do on a MacBook, I'm now doing on the iPad Pro. I never thought that this would ever be possible, and I was actually kind of scared to put my MacBook behind and start using this. But to be very honest, it's working for me, and it's working for me really, really well, because I think people kind of underestimate how advanced iPads have become, not just through hardware, but also through software. And it's not just the software, but even developers are taking a lot of advantage of the latest chips on the iPads and making their applications far more advanced and better than ever before. So in today's video, I'm just going to talk to you guys about my workflow and how everything that I want gets done with this device. So first things first, when it comes to project management, it's very important that my clients are very happy. It's very important that I get my tasks done and that I'm communicating with my clients quite efficiently. Now, a lot of these clients are very, very big names, so I can't mention them in this video, and nor can I actually show you my applications because there's a lot of sensitive information within those applications. So I'm just going to show you a lot of B-roll content or commercials of these apps. But one of the biggest project management tools that I use is Monday. Monday is really, really cool. I love its user interface, and I love how it shows you all your notifications, your workflow, the messages that you're receiving. And as a marketer, I'm working on many different digital marketing campaigns at once, and I can literally view all of them, see all the tasks that I'm a part of or my team members are a part of, and we can be updating our progress, providing each other files, and just seeing everything that we're working on in different workspaces within this application. So I really, really love Monday. It's a great app. Of course, different clients have different preferences. So some may like Monday, but some might have like their own preferences, right? And you've got to go with what the client really prefers. So I also use Wrike and Basecamp. Once again, they're very similar to Monday. They have different interfaces and stuff like that, but basically they're just showing you your to-dos, your workflow, and of course your team's workflow as well. And we're communicating very effectively. Now, speaking of communication, so all my personal emails I've set for Apple Mail, and all my professional emails are set for Outlook. And because I use Outlook, I also use Microsoft Teams as well. It's a great video conferencing app. Now, for those who don't really use Microsoft Teams, I also use Zoom. And Zoom is, once again, one of the biggest video conferencing tools out there. And that's basically how I communicate with my clients, through my project management tools like Monday, Wrike, Basecamp, and then through email such as Outlook, and using Teams and Zoom for video conferencing. Now, I also manage a lot of people's social media, and I also ghostwrite for a lot of my clients. So LinkedIn is an application where I am literally managing a lot of CEOs' personal profiles and writing on their behalf and posting on their behalf. So that's really, really neat. I actually do enjoy it. And with LinkedIn, you can actually schedule the content ahead of time as well. But when it comes to a lot of social posts for social media channels, aside from LinkedIn, I use HubSpot. And HubSpot is really, really nice. I think over the past couple of years, their application for iPad has become a lot more advanced. Before, it was very limited, and I would always have to go on Safari and actually use the desktop version of this application. And still, I would get my work done. Even using their desktop website, I would get my work done. But now that there's a dedicated application for it, it's really, really nice. So I can do a lot of copywriting, create graphics, create videos, and schedule it right through HubSpot's application. And not only can I schedule it, I can also view all my dashboards, which provides me with reports, which lets me know how my emails that I've been sending, the posts that I've been scheduling, how are they performing? So that's very important as a digital marketer. You know, you want to make sure that you can see how many leads you're generating, the clicks you're getting, the impressions you're receiving. You have to receive these reports, and HubSpot provides all of it to me through the application. And once again, it's worked very well. There have been minor times where I've had to go on the desktop version of this website through Safari just to gather some more advanced dashboard reports. But once again, everything that I need, this application provides it for me, because I feel like with the Magic Keyboard and this large screen that I have to work with, it's absolutely beautiful to get that work done on an iPad. I also have ChatGPT. ChatGPT, I think, is one of those tools that I think almost everyone now is using. I don't want to say everyone because, of course, it has to do with your profession, but it is a very powerful application because I can, when I'm sending emails or writing copy, and I do write a lot of copy, it's great because it will proofread it for me. If I want it to sound more casual or more formal or professional, it can do that for me. So that's very, very neat. Even when I come up with a marketing campaign plan, it's very nice how I can just put that plan into ChatGPT and it'll review for me and even offer me advice or strategies and stuff. So that's very, very neat. However, my reliance on ChatGPT, I feel like is going to fizzle out very quickly later this fall because Apple just recently announced Apple Intelligence that's going to release with iOS 18. And with that update, you get a lot of great new AI tools. So with Apple Intelligence, you now get new writing tools, which helps you find the right words virtually everywhere you write. So whether you're in the Pages app or the Mail app, wherever you're at, you can literally write whatever you want and it'll proofread for you and make modifications based on the context of what it is that you're writing. So I think that's really, really cool. The fact that AI is now going to be baked into your actual apps that you use on a daily basis. So no longer will I always have to pop into ChatGPT and provide it the context. Now with AI through Apple Intelligence, it'll make communication and writing far better than ever before. And not just that, I also create a lot of graphics. And now with generative AI, I am using Photoshop to create images. But at the same time, Apple Intelligence might be able to help me out there as well. So that's really, really cool. And I can't wait to start using Apple Intelligence when it comes out because I think it's going to take productivity next level and make me even more creative as a marketing professional. The three apps that I really use for saving documents is iCloud, Google Drive, and Dropbox. And the apps that I use for creating reports and spreadsheets is Microsoft Word, Pages, Numbers, and Excel. Now, when it's my personal reports that I'm building out or just documents that I'm writing, I really like the user interface of, Pages and Numbers because they're Apple apps and I feel like they work very well within the Apple ecosystem and iCloud. But of course, in the professional world, Microsoft Office is the suite of choice. So that's why I also have Word, Excel, and PowerPoint as well. And of course, you have your traditional apps like Reminders and Calendar to really, showcase what meetings you've got coming up, what things that you need to be working on and stuff like that. But that's pretty much with any device that you may use. But ultimately, at the end of the day, this is how I use my iPad as a professional productivity tool for the work that I do. I'm very happy with it because I can get a lot of my work done, but sometimes I just like to sit back, get my Apple Pencil, and just review a lot of the documents. And the fact that I can just take it out of the Magic Keyboard, hold this, and review everything. If I'm working on some graphic design stuff, I can just zoom in and see things. It's like I'm holding my content, and I think that makes a big difference to me. And even if I'm at a meeting and I want to show a client something, I can just take this out of my Magic Keyboard and just hand it to them. And that's really, really cool. And of course, my Apple Pencil, I can make modifications and notes right away. So the iPad, I feel like more than ever before, is a fantastic tool. And I'm not just talking about the iPad Pro. I know I keep saying iPad Pro, but I mean literally any iPad because you can get everything that I do on this, you can do on any iPad. But of course, if you like this display and you want faster processing power and this all new redesigned Magic Keyboard, you can only get that with the M4 iPad Pro. But at the end of the day, I want to know your thoughts. Do you think that the iPad can be your productivity tool and a device where you can get work done? If so, comment below and let me know. If you have any thoughts or questions about my workflow, or if you just have any advice for me, also leave them down in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you next time.